Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. Wow, it feels like a while since I filmed a video. Today I'm going to show you some UK indie polishes that I've picked up recently. So a bit of a break from my destashing. I've filmed a lot of the destash videos in advance. So it just feels, that's why it feels like I've not filmed a video for a while. And I also missed Wednesday's video this week, if anybody noticed at all. I'm just really busy at work at the moment. I'm kind of doing my job and also covering a bit of maternity cover as well. Yeah, so I'm not doing as many videos or as many as I'd like to, but I do want to show you some Artis Nails, some Princess Nail Lacquer and some Prizm Polishes, all amazing UK indie brands. So let's start with this trio. It just reminds me of like soft ice cream, these kind of pastel, dusty pastel shades, absolutely beautiful. And this is the Seasonally Inappropriate trio, which came out at the end of January, so I'm guessing inappropriate for winter polishes, but actually fantastic for spring. So let's do some swatching. This one here is Sage Rage, and this trio actually were named by Artis Nails addicts, followers on Facebook. I couldn't think of the name of it then. Facebook. And this one, I believe, was named by Jessica, the Polished Queen. And it is a very, very pale grey, actually. It's more of a grey with a tiny hint of green, but lots and lots of green multi-chrome flakes. I've worn two of this trio so far, and this one was the first one that I got on my nails. So that's Sage Rage. So this one is a polish that I named. This is Peach-a-Chew, and this is a very pale peach. It's more of a neutral nudie peach, and it's stuffed with blue multi-chrome flakes. This is, I love the, it's looking a little bit more peach actually on the swatch wheel. I have worn this one. The Crelly formulas that Kat does with these flakies are fantastic. Just 2 coats and you're good to go. So that's Peach-a-Chew. I haven't worn this one yet, but I'm going to be wearing it soon. This is Weacombe Mauve Mountains. I'm sure that should be Mauve Mountains because of the shade, although it isn't mauve. But anyway, this is Weacombe Mauve Mountains, which is the third polish in the Seasonally Inappropriate trio. And this to me is much more of a pinky lilac. So I was a little bit worried that it was going to be a dupe for an Oops polish that I have. But it's not, it's definitely more pink. So that's Weacombe Mauve Mountains, and it looks like it's got a kind of red and purple multi-chrome flake. Really pretty and delicate. So that's the Seasonally Inappropriate trio from Artis Nails. Kat must have seen my video on the Oh So Shifty collection when I was lamenting the fact that I didn't have Twilight anymore. I think I gave it to Amanda and then realised that I didn't have the full collection anymore. So Kat kindly sent me Twilight. It's in the new bottle, but that's absolutely fine. This is a kind of bronze to, this is a sort of purple to bronze shift. It's, funnily enough, it's not as opaque as the majority of the polishes in the Oh So Shifty collection, but it's absolutely fine on 2 coats. So that's the very, very pretty Twilight from the Oh So Shifty collection. Thanks for sending this to me, Kat. I've now got a full, complete collection of the Oh So Shifties, so I'm really happy about that. Just in case anybody was wondering how Sage Rage compares to this one here, this is Maiden of Stone, which was one of Kat's first Crellys. This has got much more chrome, like bronze multi-chrome flake, and in Sage Rage that's definitely more green, and you can see here just the tiny touch of green in that grey base shade, and this is more of a grey. So that's the difference. They are quite similar. There is definitely a subtle difference between the two. And the Oops polish that I was talking about before, so this one here is Week and Maeve Mountains, and this one is the Proto Oops, which I thought was very similar, but this one actually has green flakes, and this one has got kind of red to gold flakes. And as you can see, this one's more lavender and this one's more lilac, so that's Week and Maeve Mountains. Different enough so that I can justify having this trio. And the only one really that Peachy is similar to in my Artis Nails collection, and it's only because of the name. This is Peachy Keen, and it's much, much brighter. This is from the Individuals collection. So as you can see, that's how pale Peachy is compared to the very, very bright Peachy Keen. Then I noticed on Instagram that Prizm Polish had some polishes on sale. So I picked up this beautiful blue just because it reminded me of Pacific Blue. And I will have to do a comparison. This is Pacific Blue on a swatch stick. I think the Prizm Polish has probably got a little bit more purple, but it did look quite similar on the nail. So I'm definitely going to do some comparisons probably later this year. And this one's called Mylandia, and I got this because it was reduced and it looks like Pacific Blue. But I have actually worn this polish, and I really, really enjoyed wearing it. I actually had it on my nails for about 3 days. It doesn't look like you'd be able to get this opaque, but I managed to get this opaque in 1 to 2 coats. It really is quite pretty. I think it might be more of a dupe for Julie G Cabana Boy because it's got that slight bit more purple, I think. But that is the very pretty Mylandia from Prizm Polish. So I thought while I was there, I'll pick up a couple of minis. This one here because it's got OG Unicorn P, although I spoke to Polish Pony recently, and she said there is no OG Unicorn P around anymore. There's stuff that's very similar, and this is probably it. I'm not sure. I like to think that there's some secret batch on the black market of Unicorn P, and the indie makers just kind of swap it between each other. I don't know. This is a very pretty berry toned. It's a kind of damson jelly crelly type formula. I didn't even tell you the name. This one is called Yippee Kaye, and hopefully you can see that shimmer. There are some little glitters, flaky glitters in here as well, like blue glitters. This needs about 3 coats to be opaque. I have worn this and it was very, very pretty, but it's quite sheer and it needs to be built up. And the next polish I got, I like the name of this. It's called Does It Sound Like I'm Ordering Pizza? I don't know what it's from. I know that Susie does a lot of films and book references with polishes. And this is a very pretty grey-green shifty gold with, it's holographic, but it's also got some gold flakes in there as well. I think this might be a 1-coater. Maybe not, because of the, I don't know, maybe because of the shift. But you can really see those gold flakes. That looks very, very pretty. So it's different to what I'm wearing on my nails today, which is Polish for Days Juniper. It's definitely got more gold in there, but it's very, very shifty. So that's the very unusual. Does it sound like I'm ordering pizza? Oh, and it's magnetic. Maybe that's why I picked it up. I've just realised now it's magnetic. So let's try a cat's eye magnet. Yeah, definitely magnetic. So I'll try that again with a second coat. So holographic, flaky, gold green, shifty, magnetic polish. I'm actually even more pleased that I picked this one up. And then another thing that I noticed on Instagram, which is obviously my biggest enabler, is, yeah, unfortunately, Ashley at Princess Nail Lacquer. She's winding up Princess Nail Lacquer again, even though she's only just come back. I think she's just really busy with work at the moment. I think she's got a new job, more hours. So she just can't keep up with it. Something had to give. So hopefully she will be coming back again in the future. I'm sure she will. Which is such a shame because she was just getting started again. But because of that, everything was half price on the store. So I ran over to the Princess Nail Lacquer website and I picked up these 4 polishes here. This one was definitely an impulse buy. This is Tiara Sparkles. I've got ballerina sparkles and I feel as though I had to have this one as well. It's a very pretty, full coverage, holographic silver glitter. But as with all of Ashley's glitter polishes, it actually dries really smooth, especially with a top coat. Sorry, you probably couldn't see that at all. But this is Tiara Sparkles from Princess Nail Lacquer, 2 coats, and that's pretty much full coverage. This one here I decided to pick up in one of the other flake polishes because I absolutely loved this one. This is Allergic to Flakeness, and this one here is Never Trust a Flake Friend, and this is the purple and blue version. I actually had some Beauty Big Bang polishes that were sent to me a while ago that I've sent out. Something similar to this that I think I sent out to Lauren, but this is definitely, I think, much more opaque rather than just a flaky topper, so you can definitely get that opaque. If it's anything like this one, it will be opaque in 2 to 3 coats. So that is Never Trust a Flake Friend from Princess Nail Lacquer. And then I've got this really pretty, this is the mystery polish for February, and it is a very, very glittery, flaky, holographic, deep purple. So this is the February mystery. It's actually not as vivid on the nail. It's more of a blurple. That looks more kind of navy blue purple. But it's absolutely stuffed with flakes and glitters. So that's the mystery February polish. And finally, I picked up Unicorn Sparkles. This is a limited edition, second version of this polish, and I definitely saw this on Nika's Nails on Instagram. I probably also saw it on Kath with Nails and I Instagram page. This is so super girly. So it's absolutely stuffed with pink circle glitters. There's a gold shimmer in there as well. Yeah, so it's kind of gold and silver. It's really, really pretty. I'm probably going to take 2 to 3 coats to be opaque, or that would be really pretty over another maybe pale pink. So I'm going to put a second coat on everything, and I'll come back and take a closer look, especially at that magnetic there. I had no idea it was magnetic. So here is a second and here a third coat. And let's start this end. This is like a unicorn explosion on the nail. So that's Unicorn Sparkles. The February polish from Princess Nail Lacquer. I really do hope she will be back at some point. This is Never Trust a Flake Friend, which is a beautiful flaky mermaidy polish. That's full coverage Tiara Sparkles. And here is the magnetic Cat's Eye for Do I Look Like I'm Ordering Pizza. I really, really like the effect of this. So yes, I will definitely be wearing this one soon. This one I did wear recently, and it's the Yippee-Ki-Yay. And this one here is Maylandia. It really does look like Pacific Blue there. And that's Twilight, Oh So Shifty, and the 3 beautiful seasonally inappropriate trio from Artis Nails. So that's my UK indie haul. Let me know what you think. Have you picked any bargains up recently? Have you picked up any UK indie polishes? What do you think of magnetic polishes? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!